Hello, welcome everybody. It is high school Merriwood South basketball, boys basketball. The Stratford Tigers visiting the number 3 ranked Marathon Red Raiders. With you tonight, as usual, Dan Ross, Logan producing tonight. A game that most seasons coming into a game here in mid-January, you'd think that it would be Battle of the Titans. Stratford, a very historic program, especially as of late. Has some injuries and some struggles here to start the season. More different personnel. New coach, Coach Jorgensen, and off to a slow start. Stratford comes in at 3-8 overall, 1-5 in conference. Coming off a couple losses to Division III Stanley Boyd, who has a really good team. They're state ranked this year, 71-55, a 16-point loss. And I would say a disappointing loss up in Phillips by 3, 59-56, a heartbreaker for the Tigers to the Loggers. Marathon, on the other hand, comes in. They are undefeated, 9-0, 6-0 in conference. A 2-game lead for the Red Raiders in the Merriwood South, with a chance, if everything goes right this week, to have a 3-game lead as we hit the halfway point in the conference schedule. 15 games in the Merriwood this year for the North and the South. Crossover games do count. Marathon coming off an 84-56 win at Athens. Athens is a little bit better than what would probably be expected, or what a lot of people think. Athens outside the top 10 in Division 5, but they are just a small step behind Prentice and Rib Lake in the Merriwood North. And if you're with us last Tuesday night, we saw Marathon run past Pacelli 68-24. Taking a look, comparing the teams a little bit, field goal percentage-wise, Marathon shooting 48% from the floor. Stratford shooting 40%. Free throw-wise, Marathon 70% to 66% for Stratford. Three-point percentage, Marathon shooting 34.5%. Stratford shooting just about the same. But rebounding-wise, Marathon with a 12 rebound advantage over the Stratford Tigers. We will take a quick break for the national anthem, but we will be back with your starting lineups right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Here at Brickner Motors in Little Chicago, we will help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep and get it equipped the way you want it, in the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles at competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us.
Welcome back. It is the Brickner Motors, a Little Chicago pregame show. Brickner, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep. When you need a new vehicle, let their family take care of yours on Little Chicago's northeast side. For those that have been to Little Chicago, know that they have a car dealership and little else, some bars, and a church, I believe. And really interesting, doing marathon games over the last couple of years, they've had so many state teams, state championship basketball teams, that there's always some sort of, a couple times a year, they bring all the players back and they tell stories at halftime. I think we have something like that tonight, a state team from the past. Starting lineups for the Stratford Tigers: number 2, Matt Shanefoos. Number 3, Brady Berg. He's averaging 10.7 points a game, leading the team. Number 10, Riley Spindler. Actually, 14.6 for Spindler. He's the team leader. Number 21, Jack Remus, 10.6 points a game, almost 6 rebounds. Number 23, Connor Kraft. He's averaging 6 boards a game. He leads the team in rebounds. For the Marathon Red Raiders, it looks like it's going to be the normal 5. Number 3, Sawyer Barons, almost 9 points a game this year. Number 4, 6'1" senior, True Thurs, 12 points a game, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Stat stuffer. Number 5, Garrett Bracewell. He's averaging 10 and 5 on the season. Number 4, Drew Wolfel, 14-3 and 7 rebounds for Drew. And Lennon Snyder, he's going to run the point, averaging 3.2 assists a game. Thank you for joining us tonight. It is 9-0 Marathon, 3-8 Stratford. Stratford hitting the halfway mark of their schedule tonight. 24-game schedule. It is game 12. Lots of things to talk about tonight. The seed math is out for boys and girls. Might be able to give you a little bit of a sneak peek on that as we go throughout the show. So if you're interested, go to ZaleskiSports.com, hit the VIP section for $5 a month. You get all the seed scores weekly. You just have to log in and take a look. There's the tip. It is won by Wolfel. Marathon starts with the ball. Stratford comes out in man-to-man defense. Marathon has gotten off to some slow starts this season. True Thurs with a haircut. Hair's different almost every time he plays, it seems like. Knocked out of bounds, going to stay with the Red Raiders. Yeah, $5 a month. Hit the VIP on Zaleski Sports. You can see the girls and boys seeds. You will know the seeds before they are announced by the WIAA, or at least staying close. You know what? You can do it for 2 months, and you can be the smartest person in the office in your friend group. Left-handed layup is good for Garrett Bracewell. 2-0. Marathon picks up in the full court. Looks like it's just full court man. Spindler, hounded by Bracewell. Marathon plays man-to-man. They do show 1-3-1 every once in a while. A couple other looks in the full court and three-quarter court. First 3 of the night for Spindler is good, and the Tigers have a 1-point lead. Spindler averaging almost 15 points a game. 3-2. Early on. Cutting to the basket. Easy pass, catch, and shot for Bracewell. He's got all 4 of Marathon's points early. Marathon with a 2-game lead in the Merriwood South over the Edgar Wildcats. A little bit of a surprise team, I would say. A lot of people figured Auburndale would be in that number 2 slot, but the Wildcats, I don't even know if you call it an upset. They won at Auburndale early on in the season that we had here on Zaleski Sports. It felt like an upset at the time, but Edgar's a pretty good team this year. We're going to see them Friday night here on Zaleski Sports. Edgar at Marathon. Marathon gambling a bit. Bad pass. Stolen. Taken away. Here's Thurs. Skip pass, Snyder. Inside touch, Wolfel. He's fouled from behind. This is going to be the first on Kraft. The first baseline out of bounds opportunity for either team. Marathon out of a box look. Bad pass. Just miscommunication. Maybe not a bad pass. Thurs turned off of his defender and turned the wrong way. Or at least turned the way that Snyder did not think he was going to turn. So Stratford with the ball. Chance to take the lead. It is Merriwood South night. Also on the network tonight, we have Auburndale visiting Assumption. That is a monster game. Blindside pick. Ball still loose. Wolfel stole it twice, but then turns it over. Here's a skip pass into the corner. Here's Spindler. He is the only field goal for Stratford tonight. Good double team out of the corner by Marathon. Stratford in their road blacks. Out of bounds, back to the Red Raiders. Stratford in the road blacks with white letters, orange trim, looking trim. Marathon Red Raiders in their home whites with the red font and red stripes. Going left to right in your living room. Snyder, quick three, good. You shot it well in the pregame. Still feeling it, 7-3 Marathon. See if Stratford can get something going towards the rim this time. Marathon being a little pesky on defense, nothing even close to touching the paint to this point. Kraft runs into Wolfel, back outside. Here's Remus. Remus, tough pass, handled by Berg. Berg uses the high ball screen. You see the Marathon defense not giving an inch, not letting the ball into the paint. Barons tried to get the steal. Looks like that fall is going to be on Bracewell, though. Be his first.
Marathon foul on Bracewell, his first.
Kunkel's going to come in, as Ian Shuda will also come into the game for Barons and Snyder. Baseline out of bounds for the Tigers. 13:56 left in the first half. We're just underway. 4 minutes in. Kind of a three-high look. A lot of times you see the back guy cut to the basket. In that format, sometimes you'll see teams play 2-3, but I don't think you play 2-3 out of that look. Hand off to Berg. Berg shot over the screen, no good. Bracewell into the front court. Lost it. Looks like it's off a Tiger and out of bounds. Going to stay with the Red Raiders. Discover unbeatable deals and award-winning service at Lead Car Toyota Wausau, your full-service destination for everything Toyota, including our state-of-the-art collision center. Find us on North 20th Avenue in Wausau. It's Lead Car Auto. Lead Car Toyota. Yep. Shuda gets it to Thurs, finds the cutting Bracewell. Looked like a clean block, but it looked like the other defender from behind got him on the shoulder, on the head. It's going to be on Berg.
That's his first, team's second.
Bracewell to the line to shoot a pair. Already sitting at 4 points. First one is pure. A really nice day outside today. We don't get very many days that are in the about 40 degrees in mid-January, but we got that today. Enjoy it. I don't think it's going to be above 10 for like the next 2 weeks. I'm talking a little bit with Coach Jacobson today. It's really crazy to think. Time out. We'll just keep it here. It's crazy to think that we are 2 weeks away from the girls seeds coming out, the WIAA is going to give the seeds 2 weeks ahead of time, kind of like a snapshot in time. But a month from Thursday already, the girls' brackets are released. It is not that far out. I think everybody associated with basketball and sports fans in general really enjoy seeing brackets, and then the tournament comes, and for a lot of reasons. Obviously, you get to see a lot of really high-level basketball. You get to see teams play each other that don't usually play, and it's good games. But it also means that spring is here. When the boys' tournament starts, that's when you feel like it's springtime, because it's early March. Then you got March Madness, and just kind of add on to it. And by the time that March Madness is over, it's April, and pretty nice. Push from behind. It looks like it's going to be the second on Bracewell. That was a silly foul. His second. Bracewell has 6 points, has to come to the bench. Maybe for the rest of the half. We might see him again in the last moments here, but of the first half. Just got to be a little bit smarter than that. 9-3 Red Raiders on top of the Tigers. Under 13 left in the first half. Tigers with 1 field goal. That was by Spindler. Trying to get it inside to Kraft, but Wolfel playing high hip on him, not giving him that chance. Really good help defense. It's really tough to attack Marathon from the wing or from the top of the key. The help defense is generally pretty good. That draws a crowd. 3-pointer from the corner off the rim, no good. Second chance opportunity, up and in. Good athletic play by Remus. His first basket of the night. 9-5. Marathon did everything defensively that you could do besides get the rebound. Corner 3, money for Kunkel. Not really known as a three-point shooter, but he can obviously hit them. It's new basketball. Everybody in the team can shoot. Doesn't matter if you're a 7-footer or you are a 4'6" guy who somehow made the team. Everybody can shoot. Nearly stolen, but out of bounds. Going to stay with the Tigers. Call it the, you can thank Steph Curry for showing how sexy three-pointers can be, and everybody shoots them now. Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau offers a state-of-the-art facility with excellent benefits, pay, culture, and so much more. Join a growing company and get your career on the right path. Learn more and apply at GreatLakesCheese.com. Here's an open 3 for Remus. Good. Teams are shooting well from the outside early. 12-8, the lead down to 4. See if the teams fall in love with it here. Thurs misses that one short. Rebound by Spindler. Quickly up the floor. Goldbach into the game for the first time. Open 3 for Remus. Same spot, same result. Back-to-back threes. Quick 6-0 run for the Tigers. Lead is down to 1. Hot shooting for the Tigers early on. 3 threes and a made basket off of an offensive rebound on a 3. There's hesitation. Good for 2. Just a little slight hesitation on the catch. Looked like he might shoot it. Defender bit, went right around. Easy layup for True. Bracewell going to check back into the game with 2 fouls. Might need his length on the perimeter tonight. Here's Shane Foose. Working on Shuda. Interesting, Shuda trying to shade him to the left. Here's a steal by Kunkel. Kunkel fouled. He's going to go to the line to shoot a pair. Did a really good job controlling his body, going into the defender. Not in an egregious way, but just enough to make sure that you got the foul call and got to the line. Kunkel averaging a little under 5 a game. Playing a lot of minutes with Peters still recovering from an injury. First free throw is good. You know, and that's a little bit noteworthy that the last, I'd say 2, maybe 3 weeks now, Marathon has been without Logan Peters, an 11-5 player. Still in a boot. Sounds like it's maybe 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks out. Probably closer to 3, I would say. I talked to him before the game, briefly. Free throw missed. Coming up with the rebound is Kraft. So 15-11, Stratford trailing by 4. Here's Aschenbrenner. See, Marathon pushing the Stratford Tigers out past the volleyball line now. Really hard to run your offense when you're pushed 6 feet outside the arc. Just makes the passes a lot longer. Here's Spindler. Shane Foose now. And he can't dribble. He has to pass. Ball's loose. Stolen. Here's Snyder. Snyder, left-handed layup. Good. You saw the Red Raider defense pushing the Tigers further and further and further off the arc. Some full court pressure broken by Aschenbrenner himself. See it a little bit. Stratford's not a real deep team. Marathon's been rotating bodies the entire game so far. Marathon, a very deep team. But Stratford only with the 5 and 2 guys outside of their warm-ups right now. So they're 7 deep. I'm sure that Coach Jorgensen's going to go a little bit deeper than that, but just an indication. Good pass inside. Really good finish by Kraft. His first bucket of the night. 17-13, Red Raiders. Here's Barons. Free throw jumper, missed it short. You see that quite a bit. A lot of guys miss jump shots from the free throw line. Not used to shooting that shot. Knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with the Tigers.
Back in for the Red Raiders, Bracewell in third.
Peterson Kramer Funeral Home is committed to providing personal and compassionate care for each customer. Let Peterson Kramer Funeral Home step up for you in your time of need. Stolen away. Marathon showed zone that time. And there was a little bit of confusion on the defensive end that probably led to the turnover. The pass came right to Thurs. Krauser in the game. Thurs picks up his dribble outside. Bracewell, kind of a fadeaway 3 is good. I said this last year about Bracewell. He has such a high ceiling. And last year as a sophomore, we didn't see it a whole lot, but man, I think every team in the Marywood would love to have a lanky wing. Just a tall wing. Here's a 3 from the outside. Missed everything. Beneficial. He gets it back. Marathon the 1-3-1, trapping out high and in the corners when they can. Here's a 3. Kind of rushed it a little bit. Rebound down to Krauser. Timeout, Marathon. Let's take a break. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Marathon leads 20-13. More after this.
If you're looking for a local builder you can trust for your next home project, you found them in Underwood Construction. With decades of experience in building homes, replacing siding, decks, garages, and roofs, there is no home project they can't help with. Underwood Construction is a fully insured builder covering all of central Wisconsin. No matter your next project, if you need someone you can trust to do it right at a great price, call Underwood Construction at 715-573-5754.
Bum, bum, bum. Welcome back. I'm singing music, and Logan's giving me the thumbs up without punching me and telling me that I'm humming on the air. 2013 Marathon up on top of the Stratford Tigers. Marathon ball. It gives me a chance to tell you about the Copper Mug. Marathon's favorite place for holiday, festive, and local home decor is the Copper Mug. This local gem is filled with excellent gifts for friends and family and a great selection of woodwork, handmade items, and so much more. Find them on Facebook or stop by the Copper Mug in Marathon. Stratford with the steal. Picks up his dribble. See, Marathon content on passing the ball back and forth up by the half-court line. Out of bounds. Good defense by Thurs that time. The last 2 years of covering this Marathon team, probably 10 times a year, I would say 10, 12 times a year, this is the best that I've seen the team run the 1-3-1 this year compared to the last 2 years. The guys have really bought into it. Gives them a chance to be aggressive and really get going. Corner three by Spindler, off the rim, no good. Wolfel down with the rebound, and then it's taken away by Shane Foose. Stolen by Thurs. Thurs hesitation dribble outside. Snyder already hit one from right there. That one just missed short. Wolfel rebound. Strongman rebound. Back up again. Timeout Tigers. 5:31 left to play here in the first half. Marathon, a couple chances that time down. 22-13. More right after this on Zaleski Sports.
From carpeting options to vinyl plank, Marathon Flooring is a family-owned business focused on local service and values. They specialize in both home and commercial flooring, treating every project as its own unique style. Transform your home from the ground up with Marathon Flooring.
Come see handcrafted gifts at the Copper Mug in Marathon. Find seasonal themed decorations, clothing, and gift options in our new lower level boutique. When you shop the Copper Mug, your business supports local artists, crafters, and families in our community.
Whether by coincidence or on purpose, a little commercial by the Copper Mug. I like it. Right after the read. We're on the same page. Logan and I have worked several games now this year. We know that there's an ad for the Copper Mug. For those that haven't been there, you should go. Got a lot of stuff in there. 22-13, Marathon on top of the Stratford Tigers. Biggest lead of the night at 9. Really wonder where the offense is going to come from. Out of bounds, back to the Red Raiders. Snyder coming back in. Just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Wolfel, big block shot in the lane. Back up with it. He missed the second one. That was a bunny that time. And then a foul up on top. Shuda got the rebound. The foul's going to go on Remus. Big time block inside on Wolfel. He did a good job getting a man's rebound. Couldn't finish it. This ball's passed into the backcourt. 22-13, Marathon trying to build on a 9-point lead. Step back three for Thurs is good. Everybody shoots the ball. The lead is a dozen, 25-13 now. 4:20 left in the first half. Marathon back to man, back and forth. Here's the cutter right to the basket. Bad shot. Looked like he tried to draw the foul or expected some contact. Shuda picked up his dribble. Bad pass. The pass to Thurs was there, was just a little bit late and a little bit too slow. Resulted in a turnover, but the Tigers turn it right back. Oh, they're going to say that was tipped. So it's going to stay with the Tigers. With an office right here in Wausau, Scherer Construction offers commercial and custom home construction expertise throughout Wisconsin. For your next construction project, look no further than Scherer Construction. Check out their beautiful work at SchererConstruction.com. Playing the inside-out game, 3 is no good by Shane Foose. Quickly the other way come the Red Raiders. Shuda, kind of the hammer pass to the corner. Thurs will try another one. Round the rim, no good. Look good. Have a jump ball. It's going to go to Stratford. Good physical play. Nothing wrong with it. 2 big guys fighting for the rebound. Hard-earned steal for the Tigers. 3:17 left in the first half. The lead is 12. Coming up at halftime, we will have some stats and figures. We'll go over the leading scorers, and maybe we'll show you some middle school basketball. Wolfold will try the 3. Good. We had a really good angle on it here. That looked good the whole way. First 3 of the night for Wolfold, and it went in. Nobody is back. Thurs able to get back, then he loses out of bounds. Yeah, a little miscommunication on defense. Stratford will take it from the sideline, about free throw high. No, but if you're the Red Raiders, you're okay with that pass. That is a long pass, and you can bait him into it. By the time that he started throwing that, Thurs was already sprinting down back. Here's a 3 by Berg. Off the rim, no good. Skying for the rebound is Kraft. Then he loses it. Snyder up ahead. Barons lost it on the way up. Extra pass. Shuda, good shooter for 3. In and out, no good. Barons can't get it to go. Rebound Thurs, and he's going to go to the line to shoot a pair. And that is one of the things that the Red Raiders do so well, is second and third chance opportunities.
Foul line, Shane Fuss, that's his first, team's 5th. Thurs at the line.
Shane Fuss, his first. Team's 5th, but nobody is in foul trouble. First free throw is good. Again, Marathon shooting a little over 70% on the year. That's kind of a mark that most high school coaches strive for. You want to shoot 70% from the free throw line. Coach Jacobson's team doing just that this year. Off to a good start tonight, 5 of 6. That's 83%. So keeping above that 70% line. Spindler picks up his dribble. Stratford does have a lot of talent. You can see it on display here. This is my first time seeing the Tigers this season. Graduated a lot of players last year. That ball's tipped. Thurs the quickest to it. Layup good. Flying down the court. Biggest lead of the night. It has ballooned to 19 for the Red Raiders. 90 seconds left before the half. When school feels overwhelming, families need support they can trust. Hafferman Learning Center provides personalized academic tutoring and skill development to help students feel confident, capable, and supported Find more at HaffermanLearningCenter.com. HaffermanLearningCenter.com. Don't know how to spell it? Google it. They would love to have your Google search come up. Wolfel, good catch with his left hand. Goes up and good. 7 for Wolfel. Marathon closing on a big run here. Trying to put the game away before the half. That's going to be an offensive foul. Good call by the official right on top of it. Remus going to get called for his second. He got rid of the ball before the contact, but his momentum carried him right into the defender. A pretty easy call. 42 seconds left in the half. 34-13. See if Marathon plays for one or if they're going to take the first available. Here's a corner three. It's good. Second three of the night for Kunkel. He's got 7. He's averaging 4.7 a game. Candidate for player of the game here. Marathon trying to add to it with the steal. Ball's still loose, and then a foul from behind. That's a good call. Looked like Thurs got him. It's going to be the first on Thurs. Only the third team foul. Seeing this crew, this is truly one of the best officiating crews that we have in the area. I really like officiating crews to let the kids play, call the obvious fouls, don't become part of the game, and we do unfortunately have some officiating crews that do that. Barron's lost the ball, down to 5 seconds now. Gonna have to do something with it. 2-1, forces up a 3, off the rim, no good. Good defense by the Red Raiders that last possession. It's halftime. Marathon closing on a huge run. They're going to go into the locker room with a 24-point lead, 37-13. We're going to take a break. We have 5th graders at halftime. We'll take a break. We'll come back with leading scores, and maybe we'll show you a little bit of this basketball game. Maybe I'll put Logan on the mic. He can announce the 5th grade basketball game. Stay tuned. More after this.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com. For the very best in craftsmanship and innovative construction, put your trust in Scherer Construction. You'll see their work when you drop your kids at school, visit the public library, drive past the fire station, or even in the industrial park. Scherer Construction has helped countless homeowners with bringing their dreams to life, and hundreds of businesses create beautiful facilities that make our communities shine all throughout Wisconsin. For your next residential, commercial, municipal, or educational construction project, join the countless others who have put their faith in Scherer Construction. Find their location right here in Wausau or online at schererconstruction.com.
When you need automotive repairs or parts, you know right where you're headed. Parts City Auto Parts in Marathon has everything you could need to keep your vehicle on the road and looking great. Whether you're looking for replacement parts, better performance, or auto accessories, it's all right here under one roof at Parts City Auto Parts. Jump online and head to PartsCityAuto.com and you can search for just what you need, or you can stop in person on Pine Street, just off Main Street in Marathon.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Looking for a new or different career path right here in Marathon? Look no further than AH Machine on Maratech Avenue in the Marathon Business District. Hiring for fabrication and more, this local company offers competitive pay and plenty of flexibility. AH Machine is locally owned and operated and is a proud supporter of the city of Marathon. Good luck to the Marathon High School athletes this season from AH Machine on Maratech Avenue in Marathon.
Weeks Pub and Grill, located in Rib Falls. Open 7 days a week. Now serving breakfast on Sunday mornings from 8 to 11:30 a.m. A proud supporter of all Edgar athletic teams. Follow us on Facebook for our specials and upcoming events. Thank you to the Edgar community for your continued support.
This is my home. I've grown up here. My grandparents always took very, very good care of the house. They worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. You know it's a dirty job, a big job. When I went out there expecting chaos, and I just saw people on their hands and knees, like they literally picked up everything. Whether it was garbage they left or whether it was garbage that was there. It was a top-tier experience.
I knew I wanted to start an agency that honored those small town values like relationships and service. Our mission is to sell insurance ethically and with integrity to protect our clients' needs today, tomorrow, and in the future.
Not everybody understands insurance, and it's a good day when I can help give peace of mind.
Working with Access Insurance, we are a team, so you don't just get one of us, you get all 4 of us. Access Insurance Agency, our business revolves around you.
Marathon's favorite bowling alley and family fun center is Marathon Sports Center on Highway 107 in Marathon. Birthday parties, nights out with the family, night leagues, dinner with the family, and so much more is all under one roof at Marathon Sports Center. Open for lunch and dinner on Wednesday through Sunday with a menu that includes burgers, pizza, nachos, Friday fish fry, and so much more. You'll love the fun, energetic atmosphere with plenty of TVs to watch the big game and plenty of space for your next celebration or event at Marathon Sports Center on Highway 107 in Marathon.
Welcome back. It is halftime between Marathon and Stratford. Taking a look at some other Marywood South scores. I spent the last 5 minutes or so, 5-6 minutes, taking a look at ZaleskiSports.com. A lot of games on the network tonight. It looks like we have 12 games, this one including in that 12. We have Bonduella Wausau East tonight. As I check in on that game, Bonduella leads by 11, 37-26. For those that are interested in the best teams in the sectional this year, sectional champion goes to state. Bonduella, the defending sectional champion with almost their whole team back. If you are a Marathon fan, that is somebody that you might see in the tournament this year. They have an 11-point lead. Over in Wausau, a mere 10 minutes away, Edgar's in second place. They are at Newman tonight. They have a 4-point halftime lead. It's 30-26, Edgar over Newman Catholic. And in the other Marywood South game, it's the Auburndale Eagles making the short trip over to Wisconsin Rapids to take on Assumption. Just before the half, Assumption leads 25-21. That is a game, I think, for sole possession of third place, but that might be wrong. So some other really close games here in the Marywood South. Edgar comes to town Friday night here to take on Marathon. They'll be the top 2 teams in the conference squaring off. A lot of good stuff. Taking a look at the leading scorers from the first half. Starting with the Stratford Tigers. Jack Remus had a really good half. He hit 2 from downtown and another field goal. He had 8 in the first half. 3 points for Riley Spindler. He scored the first 3 of the game and was held scoreless after that. And 2 points for Connor Kraft. That's only 13 points, but that's what the Tigers scored in the first half. I believe that the score was 16-9. Ended up 37-13, so that is a 21-4 run, if my math is right. You'll have to scroll back and see how wrong I am, but it's something like that, just showing that Marathon exploded in the last 5 or 6 minutes, which we've seen Marathon do quite a bit. They are able to go on big runs in a hurry, scoring bunches, not just big three-point shooting, but getting stops, getting steals, getting in transition. For the 9-0 Marathon Red Raiders, they were led in the first half by 2 players, True Thurs and Garrett Bracewell, both with 9 points apiece. And that was with Bracewell in some foul trouble in the first half. He picked up two fouls in the first 5 minutes. Had to sit quite a bit. 7 points apiece for Drew Wolfel and Quillen Kunkel, and 5 points for Landon Snyder. That totals to 37. From the free throw line, Marathon shot 5 of 6. A solid outing. Stratford did not get to the free throw line. Credit the defense of the Marathon Red Raiders. We're going to take a break. We got a little over a minute left before the half, so we'll be back in 60 seconds. Second half coming up next, right here on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Welcome back. We're just about ready to start the second half. Marathon ranked number 3 in the state of Wisconsin in Division 4. They are the number 2 seeded team in Division 4. If you were to put all of the Division 4 teams together, they are the number 2 team in the state. Wolfel, 2 tries at it. He's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair. If you were to put all 90 teams or whatever's in Division 4 and rank them from 1 to 100 or 1 to 90, Marathon is number 2 in the state in seed math. Number 1 is Bonduelle, who's also in Marathon's conference, but on the other side of the bracket. What does that mean? Not a whole lot. But Marathon has had a strong start to the season. And I can say with lots of certainty that if the season ended today, they would be the number 1 seed in the bracket, in the Division 4 half-sectional bracket, since that's how they seed. I'll give you a rundown of the top 9 here in a little bit. I just have to find it in my email. You can find it on Zaleski Sports VIP. You don't have to wait for me to find it on my phone. And here's a steal by Thurs. Thurs, defender behind him, makes the extra pass. I don't think Wolfel was ready for it. Here's Behrens, pass Thurs, extra pass Snyder. Here's another pass to Behrens for 2. Snyder probably thought that his left-handed layup might get blocked. against the glass. Little slip pass. Real nice. 40-13. We are underway here in the second half. Bodies on the floor. Timeout, Stratford. We'll take a break. 30 seconds. We'll be back after this with more high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right. Over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Welcome back. Still in the middle of a timeout here, but as promised, I found what I was looking for. Taking a look at the Division 4 sectional that Marathon is in. The top 4 seeds as of today, you can get this directly on ZaleskiSports.com, the VIP. Number 1, Marathon. A big gap to number 2, which is the undefeated, I think they're the North Stars in Hurley now. Number 3, Spencer, who's suffered their first loss of the season. And Edgar would be a 4 seed. So that would be if the seeds held, and there's a lot of time to go. There's still more than half the season to play yet in this basketball season. But if the season ended today and we were to bracket these teams for the regional finals, you would have Marathon against Edgar, Hurley against Spencer, and those winners would play at sectionals. If you are a Marathon fan and you are interested in maybe who Marathon would possibly get in the second round, you'll be looking at the winner of Stratford and Phillips, which is interesting because Phillips just beat Stratford. So I think these teams are kind of clustered together. You have Marathon, Hurley, Spencer, all having good years. Then you have the next group of, I would say, Edgar, Neilsville, and Shawamigan, now that they have their best player back. And then Auburndale, Stratford, Phillips, all kind of together. Offensive foul on Berg. Got a little bit loose, made contact with the head of the defender. Again, if you are interested in seeing these numbers, Stratford right now an 8 seed, Phillips a 9 seed. That would be a really good rematch in the 8-9 game. Probably at Phillips because a lot of head-to-head in the bracket this year in the seed math, which is a really good change. Back to this one though, 40-13. Already 2.5 minutes into the second half. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the little tease. If you're interested in girls, it is all in the VIP section. Jumper, Behrens doesn't get it to go. Thurs with another offensive rebound. Skip pass to Bracewell. Bracewell to the basket. He was fouled. Good call by the official. That's going to be the third on Remus.
Foul on Remus. That's his third, the team's third. Bracewell behind for 2.
First free throw is good. Bracewell now 3 of 3 at the line tonight. Too many people live with pain and injuries, and Marathon Spine and Wellness. The goal is to get back to enjoying the activities you love pain-free. With years of experience cutting technological options including shock wave therapy, laser therapy, dry needling, chiropractic, therapeutic exercises, and more. Take the first step towards getting back to the you that you deserve. Call Marathon Spine and Wellness for an appointment today. Marathon Spine and Wellness, move better, live better, feel better. Another steal by Marathon in transition. Tough shot. Rebound. Thurs. 3 for Wolfel is good. You saw Kunkel do all that he could to try to get the ball up off the glass and onto the rim, going as fast as he could to get in front of the defense. Ended up being worth 3. That's a block shot, short. Bracewell is fouled, coming down with the rebound, and Stratford's getting a little bit frustrated. The Stratford fans, the Stratford referees in the stands, getting a little bit frustrated with the foul calls. They see 4-0 on the board, but I don't think the officials care about how many team fouls each team has. They're just calling the fouls out there. For a custom-built home, you want to work with the best in Underwood Construction. Right here in Marathon is the perfect place to turn. For your next home building experience, look to Underwood Construction. 3 is short by Krauser, out of bounds to the Tigers. Extended scoring drought now for the Tigers. More than 4 minutes to start the second half, and it carried over a couple minutes in the first half as well. The Marathon defense is suffocating. They switch it up well. Aschenbrenner needs to get rid of it. Looking for help. Finds Spindler. Spindler's been quiet. Stepping into a top of the arc 3 is Shane Foose.
Matthew Shanefuss for 3.
Stops the scoring drought. Let's see if Stratford can get it going. Skip pass 3 for Kunkel. He missed it. Made 2 for the other side. Shuda puts the ball on the floor. I'll tell you what, Ian Shuda, if he was on a different team, would be a major player for that team. Another 3, Kunkel, good! He's 3 of 4 tonight. Ian Shuda is a really good shooter. He's a good player. He's a really good kid. Talking to him quite a bit last 2 years. And hear lots of good things about him as well. Poked away by Wolfel in transition. Shuda gets it. A runner for 2. Timeout Stratford. 49-16. Marathon run away with this one. More coming up after this on Zaleski Sports.
Here at Brickner Motors, in Little Chicago, we will help you order your brand new Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, or Jeep and get it equipped the way you want it, in the color you've always dreamed of. Whether you choose from our in-stock selection or order factory fresh, quality vehicles at competitive prices are what keep people coming back again and again. Make the drive out to Brickner Motors on Little Chicago's northeast side and let our family take care of your family. You can count on us.
Welcome back. It's 49-16. The Marathon Red Raiders lead the Stratford Tigers. We just got word that the Wisconsin Badgers went at the buzzer. Game-winning 3 at Minnesota. Minnesota, tough place to play, so good win for the Badgers. Coming on the heels of the really big win in Ann Arbor. For automotive repair and detailing, Marathon turns to J&R Auto on Main Street. Everything from check engine lights, brakes, exhaust, suspension, and more. No matter the automotive problem, J&R Auto is here to help. That's J&R Auto for your auto repair needs. Stolen, but Kunkel's going to get called for the foul. Pushing. Push the defender away. He looked like he did a good job hitting the ball away, but when going for the ball, kind of used his off arm to keep the defender away. I know I mentioned Ian Shuda a little bit earlier, but there are a lot of players on this team that don't start on this Marathon team that would 100% start nearly every place else in the Marywood South and the Marywood North. 3 off the backboard, no good. Quick out, Thurs in transition, stop, pop, missed it long. Wolfel taken down. Ball's going to go to Stratford. Yeah, there's a lot of players on the Stratford team. Shuda, Logan Peters, although Peters probably starts when he comes back. Sawyer Barons, he is a starter, but between Barons and Logan Peters, probably that 5th starter. That any coach in this conference would love to have them on the team because of their skills and just because of the kids that they are. And it's no wonder that Marathon is cruising to 10-0 in the season when you have those type of players coming off the bench and not being crabby about their minutes. They're part of something special, and it really goes into the program that Coach Jacobson has built here in Marathon. Inside touch, Bracewell for 2. And for those Marathon fans who wonder, we have some seniors on the team that after this year, we have a long way to go in this season, obviously. Maybe, who knows, maybe 17, 18 games, depending on how long the season lasts. The cupboard is not empty. That JV team is real good, and there's a lot of guys that are putting in minutes that are going to see even bigger minutes next year. Outside 3, around the rim, no good. Kraft had a real good beat on it, but the ball hit the rim in extra time. Wolfel into the paint. Dump pass to Barons for 2. Such an unselfish team. 53-16, the Red Raiders. Taming the Tigers tonight. Ball's on the floor, stolen by Thurs. Thurs himself for 2. For all of your personal, business, auto, and life insurance needs, there's always a local agent you can look to at Access Insurance. Have a friend in your corner to customize the coverage you need. Learn more at accessinsurance.net. Access Insurance Agency, their business revolves around you. 3-pointer by Goldbach, no good. Put back, doesn't fall for Shane Foose. A 3rd chance, that doesn't fall. Bracewell had it, loses it, has it again. Marathon again in transition. Inside touch, Wolfel, good. Timeout, Stratford. Stratford is just getting Marathon tonight. Marathon playing well. Timeout. Let's take a quick 30 seconds. Back with more after this on Zaleski Sports.
If you're looking for a local builder you can trust for your next home project, you found them in Underwood Construction. With decades of experience in building homes, replacing siding, decks, garages, and roofs, there is no home project they can't help with. Underwood Construction is a fully insured builder covering all of central Wisconsin. No matter your next project, if you need someone you can trust to do it right at a great price, call Underwood Construction at 715-573-5754.
Welcome back. 9:08 left to play in this one. 57-16. The WIAA rules say that a 40-point lead with 9 minutes left and we run the clock. So this second half is going to be pretty quick by the looks of it. Running clock, 57-16. Nice take. Oh, just missed the layup a little bit short. That was Remus. Shuda into the front court. Inside touch, Krauser. Reverse layup for 2. His first basket of the night. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. Jumper off the back rim, no good. Stratford just can't get a basket to fall right now. Snyder, pull up three, off the rim, no good. Skying for the rebounds, Remus. At Marathon City Sports Center, you'll always find great food, cold drinks, bowling leagues, and a great place for your next party or get-together. For the best in marathon dinners or get-togethers, come to Marathon City Sports Center, South Highway 107 in Marathon. Steal by Kraft. See if the Tigers can get something going offensively. Jumper, he missed that short. Looked like he shot it off of 1 foot and just didn't get enough on it. The fans really want Logan Hilger to shoot the three from the outside. Coach Jacobson giving the guys who are healthy some run here in the last 9 minutes. This is the bottom five that Marathon has available. There are a lot of injuries on the team right now. But, man, you have Landon Snyder, Ian Shuda. You have Krauser. You have Hilgert. And Ninnabuck's coming in the game. Snyder's coming out. Ninnabuck has been hurt the last couple weeks. So good to see him on the floor. The last foul wasn't Ian Shuda. 59-16. Three from the corner, good. Try to get something going, Shane Foose. His second triple of the half. He has all 6 of Stratford's second half points. Ninnabuck with a brace on his left wrist. Here's Shuda. Finds Krauser. Krauser through traffic. Ball's loose. Pulled away by Shane Foose. 5.5 left. Running clock. 4th quarter here. It's a 40-point lead for the Red Raiders. Up and under move doesn't go. Fighting hard for it is Kraft, and he'll go to the line to shoot Stratford's first free throws of the night.
Marathon ball on
Ninnabuck.
His first, team's third.
His first foul.
Kraft at the line.
Discover unbeatable deals and award-winning service at Lead Car Toyota Wausau. Your full-service destination for everything Toyota, including our state-of-the-art collision center. Find us on North 20th Avenue in Wausau.
Number 14, Thomas Bangard, and number 13, Harbo Arus in for the Tigers.
Arcos and Bangart in the game for the Stratford Tigers. Second free throw finds back iron, no good. Ryan Christofferson coming into the game for the Tigers. Aschenbrenner back in, as both teams kind of clear the bench a little bit and try to get some game experience at the varsity level for everybody who's eligible. Stratford showed a lot of grit tonight, and it's my first time seeing them. And it's probably a little bit unfair because Marathon really is the top team in the Marywood South this year. They're about to be 10-0. And they're going to win some games. There's no doubt about that. They graduated so many players. Mid-range jumper, good for Kunkel. He's got a dozen tonight. probably our Merrill Steele player of the game. We'll have to see what the voting committee comes up with. Bring your home to the next level with a new floor, carpet, or upgrade from Marathon Flooring. Get this, Marathon Flooring, transforming your home from the ground up. I like it. I like witty reads. Good job, Marathon Flooring. Love it. Foul on the drive. No free throws coming. It's going to be a baseline out of bounds. That falls on Shuda.
That's his second, team's fourth.
Coming up for these teams, Stratford has a game Friday at Auburndale. Auburndale in a dogfight with Assumption tonight. Next Tuesday, they're at WIAA Fremont. And then next Friday, they're home against Shawamigan. That's a long trip from Park Falls down to Stratford. The Marathon Red Raiders have a big game Friday as Shuda takes it to the basket. Big game here Friday. The top two teams in the Marywood South collide. And then how about this for a game next Tuesday? The Marathon Red Raiders, who are still undefeated. Shuda with the steal. He's going to lay it up himself. They go north, or actually I guess that would be east, to take on Division II Mosinee. At Mosinee. Last year, Mosinee ran Marathon off this floor. 2 years ago, Marathon had their best team in quite some time. That team ended up going to state. Mosinee beat them right at the buzzer. Shuda with another layup off a steal. 8 quick ones for Shuda. There's a good chance that Marathon goes into that game 11-0 once again with the undefeated season on the line, taking on the Mosinee Indians. And then next Friday, back here, we have Abbotsford coming into Marathon. And for those that don't know what's going on with Abbotsford, 3 for Kunkel. He just clinched the player of the game right there with his 15th point. For those that don't know what's going on at Abbotsford this year, they are playing the Grinnell-style offense. How about this? Layup. He's going to the free throw line. Logan Hilgert ran out of steam a little bit on that layup attempt. Ball on Christofferson.
That's his first, team sixth.
The Abbotsford Falcons are trying to make some waves. First free throw doesn't hit iron. But Abbotsford is giving up 100 points a game. They've given up 120 points a game this year. They are trying to outscore teams. They're trying to shoot as fast as possible. Next Friday night here, tune in. Marathon might score 120 points next Friday night. Shot the buzzer. Are they going to count? They're going to count it. Why not? Looked like it was a little bit late, but, you know, it doesn't matter. Final score, Marathon going away 72-20 over the Stratford Tigers. Stay tuned for a Merrill Steele postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest and apply at merrillsteel.com. After the teams come out of the locker room, I will be at center court with Coach Jacobson and the player of the game, Quillen Kunkel. More after this.
Merrill Steele welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
All right, with me, Coach Jacobson. Another solid win, start to finish. I felt like you guys started a little bit quicker tonight. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I thought early we were a little late on a couple rotations, but then we trusted and really rotated well, played hard. I just love the effort and energy we played throughout the game tonight.
Yeah, and defensively, it looked like you guys performed the best defensively when you guys are pressuring the other teams, trying to get them out of their comfort zone, right?
I think so, yeah. And we do a lot in practice of certain drills where we want to defend like it's 5-on-4, like we're a man down that we can rotate and help and jump. And and you're exactly right. I think we do defend our best when we are the aggressor, right? And we're dictating. And that was one of the goals tonight, is to try to get them out of their action by dictating our action. And I thought we did a pretty good job of that, especially after the first few minutes.
Yeah. Sometimes I think during the day, what am I going to ask Coach Jacobson if I see him tonight, right? And one thing, you've had a lot of teams, right? A lot of really good teams. And I'm not going to put you on the spot about how far this team can go or whatever, but I'm really interested in what is the potential ceiling of the team. Not necessarily what your goals are, but how good can this team be? How much better can this team be?
Yeah, I think we can get a lot better. I mean, I love that, and I was just telling these guys in the locker room, I love the character of these guys. They are great young men. I love the unity of this guy, and I think True's talked about it about how unified he feels this group is. I love the humility of this group, and they got to remain hungry. I love the toughness of this group, and I just hope to the observer they just play hard. And they play for each other. They don't care who gets the credit. Our leading scorer on Friday night, I don't know if he scored tonight. And they don't care, because every game's going to have a leading scorer, but they don't care who that is. And that's uncommon. And I don't know. They enjoy the process. They want to get better. You got to have some talent, which I hope we do. You got to have some luck, and just put yourself in the best position to succeed in March. And I think these guys are really looking forward to that. But you can't skip steps. We got to be better and ready for Friday. But enjoy the journey. No matter how far you go, this thing ends in 2 months, right? So they're just trying to enjoy it day by day with some of the best friends they have in the world.
Yeah, and that leads to my last comment, and you'll see it when you watch the game back, is you have a lot of really good kids on your team. You have a lot of kids that maybe play 8, 9, 10 minutes that would start anywhere else inside the conference.
Yeah, and I think in some of our best teams we've had that, right? And that's where we're fortunate we get to practice against that every day. Like, that's a really good basketball player that and then you're trying to build, and kids work hard. Iron sharpens iron. I'm pushing you to become the best you can be. And we're very thankful and appreciative that we have that right now.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, Coach. 10-0. It's not everybody ever experiences it, and you're here again.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
thank you.
Good job, Coach. All right, let's get our Zaleski Sports Player of the Game. Another newcomer. Hey, how about this? Quillen, right?
Yep.
All right, Quillen Kunkel. It's a real tough vote some nights, right? We have a lot of people who are voting on the Player of the Game. It was unanimous tonight. Is this a career high for you?
On varsity. On JV, I had 19 one time, but on varsity, 15's the my high.
All right, 15. That's a pretty good game. I was just talking to Coach about the fact that there's a lot of really selfless kids on the team this year, and there's a lot of kids that probably don't get as much run as you probably want, right? Because you have a really good team, and there's a lot of kids that come off the bench on this team that would probably start for a lot of teams that you guys have played this year.
Yeah, that's very true. The guys on the bench see it as they want to be here. They don't want to be playing for a different team and starting and scoring points. They want to be here, fulfilling their role and playing for Marathon.
So what do you want to say to the fans? Because you guys have diehard fans. I mean, obviously they're in the red and white Indiana pinstripes every night. Sometimes they're dressed in beachwear. Sometimes they're Cowboys. What do you want to say to them?
I just want to say thank you. When I was injured especially, I noticed all the fans, all the coaches, all my teammates, all the guys on JV, JV2, JV3, they were all wishing me recovery, praying for me and stuff like that. And it's just the best fan base we can have in the Marywood.
I believe it, and I agree with you. All right, you are the Zaleski Sports Player of the Game. Have you ever been Player of the Game?
For baseball one time, not for basketball.
All right, well, you know what it is. I'm going to give this to you.
Thank you.
I'm going to count you down. You're going to, with emphasis, up to the camera. Okay? 3, 2, 1.
I'm Colin Kunkel, and I'm in the house.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, Marathon improves to 10-0 on the season. They now have a 3-game lead in the Marywood South. We have the top 2 teams in the Marywood South here Friday night. It's the Edgar Wildcats coming into this gym to take on the Marathon Red Raiders. For Dan and Logan, have a great night.